What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've reached the finale of the Gauntlet Series for the JBL Tour Pro 2s, and their final opponent will be the status between three ANCs. Now, this should be a very good head-to-head. I like the way this whole series shaped out. So, without further ado, let's get to it. All right, for those who want a price, specs, and app breakdown for each of these earbuds, I'll leave links in the description for my unboxing videos for both of these, so that way you can go ahead and check those out, and then come on back and join us for this gauntlet finale. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out so we can take a look at them. They both have their own take. Whoops, their own take on the stem style. Let me get these out the way. Stem style earbuds. As you can see here, if I can get them situated. All right, you see, we got the JBLs here on the left, the three ANCs on here on the right. As you can see, you definitely can tell the difference between the two, as the three ANCs have that rectangular shape with the matte and gloss. The matte portion is where your touch controls are. And then, of course, they have a push button there at the top that actuates your noise canceling functions there. Very comfortable earbud to wear in the ear. Let's go ahead and show you that the way they look. They do protrude out, as you can tell. This portion here sits in the ear. It's got a little wing on it, so it's rubberized. I am using a CP360 earbuds from ear tips from SpinFit on there. Gives me a great comfortable fit and feel and seal. And of course, this is portion here is where your drivers sit. These do protrude outside the ear, so you do get that almost like Frankenstein's monster type deal. But I still think these are very comfortable. And then, of course, you got a nice size touchpad at the top where you can go ahead and actuate any type of functionality with it. I do like the matte and gloss combination, that contrast there. Okay, very comfortable earbud. And again, we're taking a look at the JBL Tour Pro 2s. Much smaller earbud, smaller stem, very thinner in on all areas when compared to the three ANCs. They do sit, they are very discreet in the ear once you have them in. I am rocking the CP1025s by SpinFit with these guys that, again, give me a very comfortable fit and feel with them. Okay, here you got your gloss here on the stem. You got your matte portion here with the logo on it. This is your touch control area. Very comfortable. No wing for these guys, but you do have a almost feels like rubbery portion here on the inside that sits in the ear well. Of course, you can see your in-ear detection sensor there as well. But again, I love how now more so than not, if I could talk, earbud manufacturers are going with the gloss matte black contrast, just to give them more of a more luxury, more professional type look to them when they when people are wearing their earbuds. All right, so we both of them very comfortable despite their differences in size and just the way they're way they're designed. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and get these back in. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my phone, and we'll go ahead and take a look at both of these in the ear. So stay strapped in. All right, here we go. Let me clear that up. We got the status between three ANCs in the ear. As you can see, the rectangular portion protrudes out of the ear, while you got the black end that sits inside the ear well. It does not take up a lot of the ear canal, or ear well rather, once you have them twisted in. And of course, you got your, let me move that away. Go up a little bit more. You got your touch control portion here, your gloss down here, the stem with your microphone and everything. Very comfortable despite the size. The weight distribution is well done on these. I've not had any type of ear fatigue or having these guys in long term. I know some people in comments of other videos mentioned that experienced some issues with it, but I've not done it. I had experienced this, and even more comfortable now that I switched the ear tips to the spin fit ones. But again, a very comfortable earbud in my opinion for long-term use. I use these at work a lot, and I have no problems with them. All right, and here we are with the picture of the JBL Tour Pro 2s. Again, another one that doesn't take up a lot of the ear well. Very discreet. Once you have them in your ear, very comfortable for long-term usage. I never had a problem with them in the ear. As you can see, you got a real small, short stem here. But again, very comfortable. And I never had a problem with them. No ear fatigue at this as of right now. No problems with pressure in the ear canal. Very, very comfortable earbuds to wear. All right, so what I'm gonna do next is we're gonna continue on with the comparison video, comparison tests, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do the sound test here on the final episode of the Gauntlet Series. Stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the status between 3 ANC earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the status between 3 ANC earbuds in a crowded or a quiet location. This is a mic test with the status between 3 ANC earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the status between 3 ANC earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the JBL Tour Pro 2s in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the JBL Tour Pro 2s in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the JBL Tour Pro 2s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the JBL Tour Pro 2s in a crowded location.
All right, what we got up now are the status between 3 ANC earbuds. We got them in the ear. We got them on ambient mode. Let me go ahead and show you guys the app. As you can see, we are in ambient mode, and we're taking a walk. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and turn on noise canceling for these guys. All right, so here we go. We're gonna turn it on. There's noise canceling, and I have to admit, these things are very quiet. Very quiet. As you see, I got ambient noise from traffic and everything going around me. I literally have to keep my head on a swivel with these ones. They have really, really good ANC. I would almost put these in the same realm as, I would say, somewhere around the XM4s, the AZ60s from Technique. I would put them in that category, right in there. They're not quite at Bose level yet, but the noise canceling is great. Again, no audio being played. This is just noise canceling strength. And as you can see from behind me, I got traffic running behind me. As you can see, very, very good noise canceling. And this has been the ANC test for the status between pros. Excuse me, not between pros, sorry. Status between 3 ANC earbuds. Definitely one of the best. Definitely. All right, we're outside. We're doing a noise canceling test for the JBL Tour Pro 2s. I got in the air, as you can see. We got some good audio coming back and forth with traffic and everything. All right, and the funny thing is, I'm going to use the case on this one. Let's go ahead and unlock. As you can see here on the case, I have it in ambient mode. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, and right now, I can hear everything, sounds pretty good. So right now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to noise canceling. All right, I got noise canceling turned on. And I have to admit, some of my ambient sound disappeared, but I do get pretty good. I do got some just regular ambient sound going on. Not a lot of heavy traffic right now, but It's a decent noise canceling for these earbuds. I like it. I like it. It's a nice, good sound. All right, just gotta see. Just had a car go past me. I barely heard it, which is what I like. Again, this is done without any any music playing, rather, not ANC, any music playing. So this is strictly on the strength of the ANC itself. All right. So again, this has been ANC Test for the JBL Tour Pro 2s. Very good, decent, and I love the fact that you can use it. You can operate it on the case. That's a sweet touch. All right, we are back in for the sound test with the excuse me, stats between three ANCs. They're going to kick it off for us. We are in the app right now. I'm in ambient sound mode, so that way I can hear myself, so I'm not yelling. I'm gonna go ahead and use the earbuds themselves and switch it over to noise canceling, because that's how I like to hear my music. We've got old money already queued up, ready to go. At the top, you can see we're in the status 3 ANC app, and we have my preferred EQ settings set up there. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Noise canceling has officially been turned on. I can tell the difference. And here we go. Let's make sure we add our appropriate listening levels. All right, we're there. Again, vocals nice and clean, very clear. That piano was sounding very, very crisp. Very good sound coming out of them. Now here we come with the string instruments. Just great, great sound. These triple drivers are sounding really, really good here. Got that cello in. Again, vocals are very clean, very clear. And the sound stage is nice and wide. I loving the background instruments. And here comes the chorus. Nice sound stage, nice and wide. Gives you that music all around you feel. Really good. All right. Very good. Oh man, they sound so good. Just that song sounds really, really good. And you certainly, it sounds good on just about all the earbuds, but only certain ones pull detail out of a song like that, and these earbuds is one of them. All right, we're going to continue on. We got Gosh all queued up. Let's get to it. Wow, that sub bass at the beginning. Oh man. Woo wee. The bass is just thumping in these. Oh, that's powerful. Oh, that bass is hitting and it's just that reverberating. Oh, it just sounds so good. It goes all the way down into the jawbone. And again, vocals coming through nice and clean, clear. You're not losing anything to the detriment of the bass, which is good. It's exactly what you want. Oh, that bass is so powerful. Almost almost feel like you in the backseat of a car with a crazy bass system. Oh my goodness, this sounds so good. All right, I can listen to that all day. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our last song, "Going Home." See how we do. All right, again, nice warm start, little sub bass there from the keyboard and the drums, and Oh man, that lead saxophone is really sharp. Sounds really good. Oh, just such a clean sound. Soundstage, nice. It's not all the way wide, but you could tell it sounded really good here. Here we go, the high note. Yes, that's how we supposed to hit it. Nice sharp. All right, now we got the background instruments coming in. Soundstage opens up. So good, man. So good. It got me swaying. These earbuds got me swaying. Oh man. All right. Okay. Yeah, to go ahead and pause that. Let me go ahead and put noise to you so I can hear myself. I'm not yelling. All right. Again, great sounding earbuds. Oh, just phenomenal sound. Just phenomenal sound from every song. They sound so good. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get these swapped out. We'll put the Tour Pro 2s to the test. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We've got the JBL Tour Pro 2s all paired up and in the ears. We're in their app at the top. We've got our music queued up at the bottom. Right now, we are in ambient sound, so that way it doesn't sound like I'm yelling at you guys while I'm doing this. All right, and now what we're going to go ahead, we're going to go ahead and show you my equalizer settings, and we're going to use the case to activate other features. We're going to go ahead and make sure, let me go ahead and make sure we're going to put spatial audio, turn that on, and we got it set to music. That way, let's go ahead and turn on ambient or noise canceling rather. Noise canceling has been activated. I can barely hear anything now. So let's go back and make sure spatial audio is turned on. Where you at? There we are. Spatial audio is still turned on. Let's go ahead and jump into our first. Wait, make sure we are at our optimum listening level. All right, we're there. Let's go ahead. Old money. Okay, comes out nice, loud. Vocals are sounding really nice, real clean, real clear. Again, we're in spatial audio settings, so it's giving us that extra boost. Still, I recommend keeping it on when you're listening or watching videos. That piano sounding nice and clean, nice and crisp. All right, now we're getting into the other string instruments. Soundstage brighten opens up. Sound really good. The cello sounds so good. All right. Vocals still clean and clear. Now we're about to roll into the chorus here. Here we go. Nice. The spatial audio is working perfectly. You got that nice wide sound stage. Sounds like you got music all around you. Very, very good sound. Very clean. Very, all right. Very clean sound there. Again, the spatial audio with these JBL Tour Pro 2s and your equalizer setting is the way to go. All right, let's go ahead and move up. We're gonna go ahead and hit our bass, our official bass song. Here we go. Nice sub bass. Bass hits, but it dissipates. It doesn't, you don't get that reverberation all the way through, but it hits nice. Definitely got the head bobbing. Again, very clean bass. Okay, again, vocals coming in, sounding very clean, very clear. Sounds really good. I just wish you got a little bit more reverberation from the bass. That's the only thing I'm wishing we had. Man, that bass is just pounding. Here we go. Oh, that's just hitting. All right, again, the bass hits. It just fades faster than I would like, in my opinion. I mean, some people might like it that way, but in my opinion, it fades a little bit too fast for me. Um, but it's still really good sounding, real clean, and it hits both sides of your head. But I just want more out of it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our third song, "Going Home." Here we go. Nice warm start with the sub bass keyboard. Never always shows up, man. These very good. All right, lead saxophone coming in, sounding real clean, real crisp. Oh, that's so clean. Oh, that's a nice sharp sound. I'm loving it. Now, and of course, again, background instruments is working. Soundstage is not as wide yet, but you can tell it's building. They sound really good back there. Nice balance. High note. Very nice, very clean, crisp. Now here we go. Soundstage opens up even louder now, wider rather. And you got all the background instruments playing. The balance is there. Sounds fantastic. It's a really good sound, man. All right. Sounded really, really good on that song. They're definitely holding their own here in the Gauntlet series. I just like the way these guys are doing their thing. All right, so what we want to do now, we want to get this all cleaned up, and I'll come back with my final thoughts on on the finale of the Gauntlet series. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in for my final thoughts on the Gauntlet finale for the JBL Tour Pro 2s and their final opponent, the status between three ANC earbuds. And I have to admit, this was a really, really good head to head. Both have, it was just a good showing by both of them. Let's go ahead and talk about the Tour Pro 2s first. They had great sound, good, balance was there. When you use spatial audio, that gives you more of what you need out of them. It just sounds increases the sound. It gives you that nice almost 3D feel to it, but it doesn't. It also brings out more of the characteristics of the songs when you're listening to it. It's just I highly recommend using spatial audio when using these earbuds at all times. Even if you're watching them, even if you're watching video or using to watch a movie, turn on spatial audio and set it to either your music, movie, or podcast or whatever that is. The third option. Go ahead and do that. I'm telling you, it will definitely increase it just increases everything that's good about these earbuds. Okay, very clean. The only thing I had a problem with is the bass dissipating so quickly. It's very clean bass. It hits hard, but it doesn't reverberate like I like, especially when you got a song that's heavy with sub bass. You want that. You want to hear that. You wanted to reach your jawbone. You want all of that. But it hits for the JBL, but it doesn't give you all of that. And I definitely gonna have to penalize it for that. Other than that, these are great sounding earbuds all the way through. Again, spatial audio does help it a whole bunch, and I recommend you use spatial audio with these. every time you're listening to them. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to the status between three ANCs, and what can I say about these that I haven't said already? These guys are phenomenal. That triple driver setup in these earbuds make all the and not only that, but the tuning. You got the triple driver setup, but you also have the tuning behind it that just makes these guys incredible. From start to finish, every song, these guys were just so good, so crisp. Vocals were crisp when I needed them. The instruments were sharp when I needed them. The bass was powerful when I needed them. And definitely a real reason why, in my opinion, these are one of my two top earbuds outside of the newer True Pros. The definitely one of the big fish in my rotation. Very good sounding earbud, and it just wowed again through all three songs. So definitely very good sounding earbud. So if I had to choose, I would definitely I can't deny I will go with the three ANCs on this one. I love and the reason being is the bass. It's just the bass is powerful, and they're doing all this with just an EQ. There's no extra like spatial audio or personalized settings. You go in, you set up your personal equalizer, and then you're off to the races. You turn on noise canceling, and you're off to the races. These things sound phenomenal. They even sound phenomenal in ambient mode. I'm not even gonna lie to you. A lot of people, I know people in the comments say, "Are you sponsored by Stat?" No, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. Okay, until there's a pair of earbuds out there that can knock off these or the Nora True Pros. These are the best ones in my opinion. These are the best earbuds out. Okay, and I don't mean to get on that rant, but I do get those comments in videos. They ask me, "Am I sponsored by them?" Because I rave about them, and I rave about them because they're just that damn good. In the discussion. All right, so again, do not knock on these. I would definitely recommend the JBL Tour Pro 2s to anybody, but in this head-to-head, I would definitely have to go with the three ANCs because just their sound, their bass is that much better. Okay, so this has been the Gauntlet finale for the JBL Tour Pro 2s. I hope you like what you saw. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button also. Then hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop on the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. JBL's definitely rotation worthy, but they just can't knock off one of the kings. Peace.